Hello, and welcome to the Fall KRTA Workshop. I'd like to address our theme today, which is KRTA, Tomorrow's Leaders Today. This has been an interesting year and a half, to say the least. Who could have imagined 18 months ago we would spend the greater part of these months in a virtual world where a trip to the grocery became an event? We all learned new vocabulary: Zoom, Facebook, Instagram, Grubhub, DoorDash, Instacart. All the retired teachers of Kentucky are to be congratulated and applauded for the resourcefulness and resiliency in meeting these new challenges. They continue to contribute to the good order of their local schools and communities, and just being plain good citizens for those around them. All of us had great hopes for the year being different, planning on meeting in person, seeing our friends, and returning to the normal. However, as that philosopher and man of great baseball acumen observed, it looks like deja vu all over again. So here we are, back to the virtual world. An area that retired teachers should be proud of is the KRTA organization and its leadership. When the pandemic hit, KRTA stepped up to find ways to continue its mission of serving the retired teachers of Kentucky. With the leadership of past presidents Sue Ellen Caldwell and Harold Wilson, and Executive Director Tim Abrams, and the Executive Committee, these new ways were found and implemented. KRTA has a history of commitment, consistency, and longevity, so leadership is no accident. Since 1956 and 57, KRTA has kept on keeping on. From the first president, John Brown, to our immediate past president, Sue Ellen Caldwell, KRTA has had strong leadership. These presidents, along with our executive directors, have led to KRTA and its successes. There is a wonderful scene from Alice in Wonderland where she is traveling down a road and comes up on a Cheshire cat in a tree. She asks, "Which way do I go?" The cat responds, "That depends on where you want to get to." Alice says, "I don't much care." The cat responds, "Then it doesn't much matter which way you go." This is not the history of KRTA. It has always known its mission is for the retired teachers of Kentucky and pursued that mission. This continued success has been the result of the involvement of the local and district KRTA organizations. They have provided leaders that have led to the success. It is our time now to serve as the leaders of KRTA. However, the continued success of KRTA at all levels depends on the influx of new leaders and new members and the development of new leaders. Debbie and Betty tried to provide the means for attracting new members, but this is only part of the job. We must, at the local and district levels, as well as the state level, work to identify future leaders, recruit them, mentor them, encourage them, and prepare them to replace us. One good way to develop leaders in KRTA is to utilize the committee system we have in place. The three main committees at all levels of KRTA are legislative, membership, and health and insurance. What great places to get people involved. Our new generation of leaders can begin at the local level, advance to the district level, and then to the state level. They could work alongside of our present leaders to learn. We as KRTA members have the duty and obligation to nurture these future leaders. Local and district organizations sometimes have other committees that can also be used. So, I would like to set as one of our goals this year is to identify, nurture, and encourage new leaders in our organizations. New members would like to be involved. They also enrich our experiences and actions. It goes without saying that new thinking frequently leads to new solutions and new ways of doing things. Many of the new retirees have never not known computers, cell phones, and a wide variety of media. When I was 18, we had the radio and maybe 2 or 3 TV stations. We also had daily newspapers. The newer retirees get their news online. This means that new retirees have a totally different experience and perspective than us. It is our job to identify the leaders, recruit them, provide them with the tools to lead, and allow them to lead. We must identify, recruit, mentor, encourage, and involve new generations of leaders. A second goal is tied to the first, in that I challenge each of us to recruit at least one new member for KRTA this year. The new member could be a new retiree or someone who simply hasn't joined yet. All research on organizations shows that personal contact is still the most important and powerful tool at our disposal to attract new members. A third goal is to maintain and expand our footprint with the legislature. So many of our new legislators do not have the same background as those they've replaced. It is our job to meet them, educate them about our purposes and the needs of retired teachers, and make known our legislative concerns. Again, personal contact is the best way of doing this. It is our challenge at the local levels and district levels to contact and meet the legislators. Two caveats here, as I heard Don Hines, one of our legislative committee co-chairs, say, always be courteous. Those two magic words still go a long way. Please and thank you. And secondly, if you are asked a question you don't know the answer, tell them you don't know, and we'll get the answer and get back to them. Then do it. Our leadership and 3 committees are good places to seek the correct answers, and then do it. Those who have been in the military will remember we were taught, if asked by a superior a question we didn't know the answer to, we said, "I do not know, sir, but I will find out." Still good advice. Finally, I would recommend that we continue our work on communication. KRTA as an organization does a great job in communicating via in-person, email, text, Facebook, telephone, etc. However, whenever any of our state committees have new information that should be shared immediately with the district chairs, to share with the local leaders, to share with the membership, using some type of committee structure, we do not need to waste any time to share this important information about legislative issues, membership ideas, or any health and insurance or partner information. These are the critical issues of our organization, and our leaders at all levels must let individuals know in a very timely fashion. Each of the committees could create a communication tree in the manner that best serves their committee members. Remember, we serve our membership, and all activities should be directed to them. As we embark on the new year, we still face many challenges. Some of the new COVID variants seem to be quite worrisome. They are impacting how we do things once again. I have no doubt that KRTA will be able to adapt just as it has these past 18 months. And who knows what other challenges await us, but as the most resilient, innovative, creative, and adaptive people around, I am confident in our abilities to succeed. Another Yogi Berra witticism that I like is that he once observed that a particular establishment was so crowded that no one goes there anymore. Let's make our KRTA crowded, but a welcoming crowded of members, present leaders, new members, and future leaders, so that people still do want to go there. I'd like to close this morning with this idea. In KRTA, I found this summer. It says, teamwork means always having someone on your side. Here we see the classic Charlie Brown being backed up by Snoopy, his buddy. Remember that KRTA is always on your side and is always there to back you up. Thank you, and as always, if there's anything that we at the state can help you with, let us know. Have a safe and healthy new year.